Phase 1. You must formulate a new problem by declaring the objective function by the sum of the artificial variables. You have a new objective function is minimized subject to the contraction of the original problem. If the problem has feasible space, the minimum variable of the optimal objective function will be zero, indicating that all artificial variables are zero. In this moment, we mode order phase 2. In the minimum variable of the optimal function is greater than zero, the problem has no solution and ends showing that there are no phasing solutions.
Phase 2. You must use the optimal solution of phase 1 as a starting solution for the original problem. In this case, the original objective function is expressed in terms of the non-basic variables using the usual Gauss-Jordan elimination. The fifth step is punish the objective function with the artificial variables as and are according rules. The rules are when your function is minus equal, you must addition as is. When phase 1 x minus equal 2000 x1 minus equal 500 x2 plus r1 plus r2. Substitute 2x1 plus 3x2 minus equal.
Objective function is regarding artificial variable and all restrictions are same. In this case, x min equal r1 plus r2 subject to 2x1 plus 3x2 minus x1 plus r1 greater equal 36. 3x1 plus 6x2 minus h2 plus r2 greater equal 60. After, we must make control table where the columns are variables and fields are decision variables, or control table for the with the coefficient or equations. In this case, the columns are basic x1, x2, x1, x2, r1, r2, solution, a coefficient. And file are x, r1, r2. In S file, our coefficients are in x1, in x2, in x1, in x2 is 0. In r1, in r2, the coefficient is minus 1. In file R1, our coefficient are
x1 is 2, in x2 is 3, in s1 is minus 1, in s2 is 0, in r1 is 1, in r2 0. In solution 36. In R2 file, our coefficients are: in x1 is 3, in x2 is 6, in x1 is 0, in x2 is 1, in r1 is 0, in r2 is 1, and solution is 16. Our objective in this moment is elimination the R's. First that we must add all collection question. In this case we found new objective function. Now we must solve from the Gauss-Jordan, where our pivot column is x2 because this the greater coefficient in S, and pivot is R2 because the smallest coefficient obtained.
Now with most shank the 6 in 1 for that with most multiply to the field for 1 or 6. xy is 1, 1 or 2, x2 1, s1 serious, x2 minus 1 or 6, r1 serious, r2 1 or 6, solution 10. Not with more science, see for that with more solve following equal. New field equal previous coefficient minus coefficient shank to 0 times pivot. C equal 5 minus 9 multiplied 1 or 2 equal 1 or 2. C equal 9 minus 9 multiplied 1 equal 0. C equal minus 1 minus 9 multiplied 0 equal minus 1. C equal minus 1 minus 9 multiplied minus 1 or 6 equal 1 or 2. C equal 0 minus 9 multiplied 0 equal 0. C equal 0 minus 9 multiplied 1 or 6 equal 3 or 2. C equal 96 minus 9 multiplied 10 equal 6. The results are placed in field sheet x1, 1 or 2, x2, 0, s1, minus 1, s2, 1 or 2, r1, series, r2, 3 or 2, solution 6. Write 1 stay, x1, 1 or 2, x2, series, s1, minus 1, s2, 1 or 2, r1, 1, r2, minus 1 or 2, solution 6.
Now, our pivot file is R1 and we must multiply it for 2 and the result one is in x1 is 1, in x2 is 0, in s1 is minus 2, in x2 is 1, in r1 is 2, in r2 is minus 1, and solution is 12. After we must find x with the equation before. The results are in x1 is 0, in x2 is 0, in x1 is 0, and in s2 is 0, in r1 is minus 1, in r2 is minus 1, and solution is 0. But in the result x2 are in x1 0, in x2 1, in x1 1, in s2 minus 2 or 3, in r1 minus 1, in r2 2 or 3, in solution 4. Here we finish the phase 1 because the solution is 0. In this moment we can to start with the phase 2.
We form our new control table, where our row C will be the data of our original function, and the able will be the result of our fair base. We will try to make our x become 0 by perform the following procedure. The result will be replaced in our ROSI. Already having our new control table, we will look for our pivot column. Already having our pivot column will divide with our solution to find the data of our ROSI. Our missing rows are found with the following procedure: the odd row minus 0 coefficient back row pivot. our missing rows are found with the following procedure: the odd row minus zero coefficient back row pivot. And completion of the second phase will make the verification data, replacing optimal function in the initial restriction.
Solver is an Excel complement. It got to solve linear program problems. You activate the solver in File, Option, Complement, and Go. In this table, you select solver and asset. Now you go the day and read save solve will appear. Now we will make the following table a column must say function objective restriction 1, restriction 2, x1, x2, and x. A field must say restriction coefficient operation, restriction, and solution. Now in restriction coefficient must put the coefficient the equation in operation restriction. We must operate the x1 and x2 with the objective function and restrictions. Now we must go the solver indeed in the open the solver. In this table you must select in the box that target the box operate the objective function with x1 and x2. Also select type of the problem if is maximizer, minimizer, or variable of. Now in box convenience, the variable cell you must select the box x1 and x2, and the box subject to you must select. Add new box you must select the first box, the box that operates the restriction with x1 and x2. After the sync, and finally the solution. After as Finally, in the method resolution, you must select the simplex LP and you select solve. In the new box, the solver says you that the problem have a solution. You must select upset. Now in x1, in x2, you can see the solution or the restriction. We are ELSY Bolívar, JOHANA Reyes, and Darwin Ballen.